You sat down across from me with a suitcase full of dreams. Morning sunlight through the glass made the moment softly last. You smile like you knew the way, even though we'd never say where we've been or where we go. Just let the silence flow. Outside the world was running fast, tiny towns becoming past. Inside time was moving slow, like it wanted us to know we got tickets to tomorrow. Two hearts on the line, riding with the unknown, one mile at a time. We got tickets to tomorrow. No promises to keep, only stars beyond the window, and the dreams we dare to dream. If the tracks divide one day, if the sky should change their blue, I'll be grateful for the ride that let me meet you with our tickets to tomorrow. With our tickets to tomorrow. About your town, little streets and sunsets brown. I told you about the songs that kept me moving on. The conductor called, I stopped, but neither of us got up. Like the train itself, it learned some moments shouldn't turn. Maybe life is not a race, maybe love is sharing space with a stranger who somehow feels like home. We got tickets to tomorrow. On the line, riding through the unknown, one mile at a time. We got tickets to tomorrow. No promises to keep, only stars beyond the window, and the dreams we dare to dream. If the tracks divide one day, if the sky should change their blue, I'll be grateful for the ride that let me meet you with our tickets to tomorrow. Tickets to tomorrow. One day these rails may end, and we may board different trains, but every journey leaves a light that never fades away. I don't need forever now, I don't need to know the end. Some of the most beautiful stories begin without a plan. We got tickets to tomorrow, hope inside our hands. Every fear we leave behind becomes a better chance. We got tickets to tomorrow, and that's enough for me, because every dream feels possible when you're sharing the same seat. So let the stations come and go, let the whole wide world move through whatever waits beyond the tracks. A part of me will always travel. If you tomorrow together. watch the sunrise touch the waves, golden fire across the bay. Every road that led me here was written by my fears. I used to think the sea could take every dream I couldn't save. Now I know the tide was kind, leaving stronger shores behind. Every storm that crossed my way left the color in the gray. Every night I thought I'd break, made a brighter day. We're an ocean of light, shining through the dark. Every broken little dream becomes another spark. We're an ocean of light, wider than goodbye. No wave can steal the hope we carry deep inside. Raise your heart, let it fly. Even stars will fall from endless nights. We're an ocean of light, learning how to shine. An ocean of light, learning how to shine. The moon still dances on the sea, like old memories with me. I don't need to hold them close, they bloom like summer roses. If I meet you down the line, in another place and time, I'll thank the times we used to know, then let the moment go. Nothing beautiful is gone, it only travels on, like the wind across the blue, carrying me and you. We're an ocean of light, shining through the dark. Every broken little dream becomes another spark. We're an ocean of light, wider than goodbye. No wave can steal the hope we carry deep inside. Raise your heart, let it fly. Even stars will fall from endless nights. We're an ocean of light, learning how to shine. An ocean of light, learning how to shine. I thought home was someone's hand, a place where love would always stand. Now I know home can be the peace we choose to keep. The sea never asked me to stay, the stars never lost their way, and every soul that I once knew helped me become someone new. We're an ocean of light, stronger than the rain. Every tear that touched the sea returned as hope again. We're an ocean of light, nothing left to fear. The future isn't far away, it's already here. So let the waves keep moving, let the endless sky be white. The bravest hearts are not the ones who never cry, but the ones who still believe, the ones who still dream, the ones who still love. Like an ocean of light, 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 light. The tide rolls on, the morning wakes, the world begins, and somewhere beyond the horizon, another soul is waiting for its first wave. We've been counting falling stars, leaving pieces of our hearts. Every road we walked before opened up another door. Old suitcases by the wall, start to fall. Lift your eyes and you will find another dawn to call yours. Give me one more sky to chase, one more dream, one more place, one more night beneath the blue, one more chance to be with you. If tomorrow fades away, we won't waste another day. We'll keep running, you and I, looking for one more sky. Looking for one more sky. Leave behind the fear and doubt. That's not what this life's about. We were made to lose and win, break apart and start again. Every scar becomes a star, showing us just who we are. Even when the night is long, hope will always sing its song. Give me one more sky to chase, one more smile, one embrace. Every road and every turn gives us something new to learn. When the final morning comes and the race to last is run, I'll look back without goodbye, thankful for one more sky. Somebody open to see when the waves surrounding me, all the dreams we held so high still are flying through the sky. If our story never ends, if the night breaks into day, take my hand and don't ask why. Let's go find one more sky. The road is quiet after rain. The air still carries yesterday. I walk without a heavy heart. I know where the healing starts. I used to chase what slipped away, count the words we didn't say. Now I let the silence be. It doesn't frighten me. I spent so long holding on to moments that were already gone. Then I learned the wind was right. Some things were born to fly under open skies. I leave the past behind. Every tear I ever cried becomes a different light. Under open skies, I finally understand. Love was never mine to keep, only mine to have. No anger, no regrets, no reasons left to hide. I found a little piece of peace under open skies. Under open skies. I hope you found your place to be, somewhere by another sea. I hope your dreams still shine at night like they did in my eyes. And if our stories crossed again, I'd smile just like an old friend, because the pain is gone, because I've grown. Every season leaves a trace. Every heart deserves a space. Nothing beautiful is lost. It only changes form under open skies. I leave the past behind. Every tear I anger me for fearing what could be. The stars don't ask us to stay. The sunrise never begs the day. Everything that comes and goes helps another garden grow. Under open skies, my heart feels light again. Every ending in my life became a quiet friend. Under open skies, I know I'll be alright. The love that once was everything still fills the world with light. No looking back with sorrow, no wishing time would bend. Some people are forever, even after they have left. Under open skies, I open up my soul. The clouds move on, the birds take flight. I whisper to the wind, thank you for every goodbye that taught me how to live. I wasn't looking for a sign, wasn't trying to change my life. Then your shadow crossed my way, like the dawn before the day. The ocean wore a different shade, the stars forgot the games they played. Everything I thought I knew changed out of the blue. No warning in the sky, no reason asking why. One heartbeat, one touch, and suddenly it was us. Out of the blue, you fell into my world, like a wave I never saw, like a dream that just unfurled. Out of the blue, you turned the night to gold. Every piece of who I was found a hand to hold. If the tide should carry us, if the the blue. Sea stood still. The moon burned bright. The night said nothing, but my heart knew. Somewhere between the waves, love had arrived. We took the same train every day, different doors the same way. You look out at the pouring rain, I'd pretend not to do the same. Coffee in your left-hand side, a worn-out book you read twice. Funny how a stranger's face can start to feel like a familiar place. So close we could touch the air, so far we never really did. Some stories live between the words we never speak. We're like parallel lines, running side by side, close enough to share the light, never crossing in this life. Maybe that's how some hearts are, different roads beneath the stars. Still every night I find you're somewhere in these parallel lines. Winter turned to early spring, the city changed almost everything. New cafes and crowded streets, same old rhythm, same heartbeat. Sometimes you'd smile at your phone, sometimes I'd walk home alone. 1,000 chances came and went, hidden in the accident. I don't blame the hands of time or the roads we couldn't find. Not every kind of love needs a place to belong. We're like parallel lines, moving through the same skyline, never asking who was right, never trying to rewrite. Some connections don't need names, they survive the quiet days. And somewhere deep inside, you're still part of my life. Maybe in another town, maybe if the lights went out, maybe if we met before we learned what growing up was for. But I don't want another end or a story to pretend. Some beautiful things exist just because they didn't last. We're like parallel lines, shining under neon signs. Every glance we left behind still is frozen in my mind. If our trains don't meet again, if our seasons slowly change, I'll be thankful we were drawn on the same page for so long. Station empties, morning comes, another day has just begun. Different tracks, one endless sky, still running side by side. We took the same train every day, different doors the same old way. You'd look out at the pouring rain, I'd pretend not to do the same. Coffee in your left-hand side, a worn-out book you read twice. Funny how a stranger's face can start to feel like a familiar place. So close we could touch the air, so far we never really did. Some stories live between the words we never speak. We're like parallel lines, running side by side, close enough to share the light, never crossing in this life. Maybe that's how some hearts are, different roads beneath the return to early spring. The city changed almost everything. New cafes and crowded streets. Same old rhythm, same heartbeat. Sometimes you'd smile at your phone. Sometimes I'd walk home alone. 1,000 chances came and went, hidden in the accident. I don't blame the hands of time or the roads we couldn't find. Not every kind of love needs a place to belong. We're like parallel lines, moving through the same skyline. Never asking who was right, never trying to rewrite. Some connections don't need names, they survive the quiet days. And somewhere deep inside, you're still part of my life. Maybe in another town, maybe if the lights went out, maybe if we met before, we learned what growing up was for. But I don't want another end, or a story to pretend. Some beautiful things exist just because they didn't last. We're like parallel lines, shining under neon signs. Every glance we left behind still is frozen in my mind. If our trains don't meet again, if our seasons slowly change, I'll be thankful we were drawn on the same page for so long. The station empties, morning comes, another day has just begun. Two different tracks, one in the sky, still running side by side.
Windows down and the engine loud, leaving all the noise behind the crowd. City lights in a silver line, you take my hand and we outrun time. No map folded in the backseat, just our hearts and a restless beat. Every turn feels like a brand new sky, nothing holding us tonight. We don't need a reason, we don't need a plan. If the world keeps changing, we'll dance while we can. One step into the unknown, one dream we call our own. Hear the rhythm pulling us away. Run with the stars, don't look behind. We're writing our names across the night. No fear in our hearts, nothing else has told. And even when the seasons change and we become somebody new, I'll remember this feeling, running wild with you. Run with the stars into the blue. Every broken road led me to you. Fear in our hearts, just the truth. Youth doesn't last, but memories do. Go with the stars, let the whole world see. The brightest part of growing up is who we're brave enough to be.
Some summers don't just pass by, they become part of you. Windows down along the coastline, warm air rushing through our hair. The radio keeps playing loudly, like the soundtrack of the year. The highway stretches toward the horizon, painted gold beneath the sun. No destination really mattered, we were already where we belonged. Polaroids scattered on the dashboard, snapshots dancing in the light. Every frame a small reminder of days that felt endless and bright. No maps, no plans, just the road beneath our feet. We're running through July, like the summer will never end. Chasing sunsets on the shoreline, making memories with the wind. We're running through July, with the whole world open wide. Every moment feels electric, every dream is still alive. Don't let the daylight fade, let's stay this way. Running through July, running through July, beneath the endless sky. Feeling so alive, running through July. Beach bonfires after midnight, sparks floating toward the stars. Laughter echoing across the water while the moon watches from afar. The city feels a million miles away, the worries disappear from sight. For a little while we're only living inside this perfect summer night. Draw shapes among the constellations, I pretend I understand them all. Truth is I was too distracted by the way your eyes caught the light. Young hearts, fast nights, everything feels possible. We're running through July, like the summer will never end. Chasing sunsets on the shoreline, making memories with the wind. We're running through July, with the whole world open wide. Every moment feels electric, every dream is still alive. Don't let the daylight fade, let's stay this way. Running through July, through July. Maybe we knew it couldn't last forever, maybe every season has its ending. But youth has a way of convincing you that tonight is infinite, that happiness is simple, that the stars are closer than they seem. And honestly, maybe that's enough. The ocean glowing, the speakers shaking, the sky turning violet blue. One summer, one story, one memory becoming true. Higher, higher, higher. Hold on.
slips below the horizon, the stars begin to appear. And somewhere deep inside I wish I could freeze this moment. Not because it's perfect, but because it's ours. Running through July, the summer we'll never forget.
Some feelings don't arrive all at once. They drift in quietly, like salt in the air. Another afternoon beside the water, the sunlight resting on the waves. The same old boardwalk, same old laughter, yet something feels different today. We walk along the coastline talking, leaving footprints in the sand. The ocean carries every sentence, then returns them to the land. You smile and look toward the horizon, the wind brushing through your hair. And suddenly I notice something that's been growing everywhere. Not a storm, not a wave, just a feeling I can't name. Like salt in the air. You're everywhere around me, invisible but impossible to miss. Like the rhythm beneath the sea. Like salt in the air, slowly becoming part of me. Every sunset, every shoreline, every place my heart wants to be. Oh, floating on the breeze, oh, carried across the sea. Salt in the air. Salt in the air. Drifting everywhere. Salt in the air. Something's changing here. Salt in the air. The days keep blending into evenings, the evenings into moonlit skies. Every moment feels familiar, yet somehow brighter in my eyes. We share secrets by the water, dreams too big for where we are. Talking like the future's waiting, just beyond the evening stars. And when you laugh, the world goes quieter. When you're gone, it feels too loud. I don't know when that started happening, only that it's true now. One heartbeat, one summer, one feeling getting closer. Like salt in the air, you're everywhere around me. Invisible but impossible to miss. Like the rhythm beneath the sea, slowly becoming part of me. Every sunset, every shoreline, every place my heart wants to be. Oh, floating on the breeze, oh, carried across the sea. Salt in the air. Maybe love doesn't announce itself, maybe it arrives quietly, hidden inside ordinary days, inside familiar conversations, inside moments that seem small, until they're suddenly everything. The tide rising, the daylight fading, the horizon glowing gold. One feeling, one question, one truth beginning to unfold. Closer, 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 like waves to the shore. 3, 2, 1. Salt in the air. Salt in the air. Drifting everywhere. Salt in the air. Changing gears are in my veins. Returning again and again. The evening settles over the coastline. The waves continue their song. somewhere between the sea breeze and the setting sun, a friendship begins to become something more. Salt in the air and your name in my heart.
I came back to the old coastline. Same blue water, different time. The wooden pier still meets the sea, like it was waiting there for me. A gentle wind touched my face, carrying echoes of your name. Funny how the ocean knows the things we never say. Years can fade a photograph, move the clouds and bend the maps, but one familiar breeze can bring a whole forgotten summer. There's salt in the air and your memory everywhere, in the waves and in the sky, and the seagulls flying by. Though the world keeps moving on, though the nights grow old and long, a part of us is always there, in the salt that's in the air. In the salt that's in the air. The little shop beside the bay still opens with the break of day. The old bell rings above the door, just like it did before. Children run along the sand, building castles with their hands. I smile because I finally know some dreams never disappear. Maybe love becomes the tide, leaving gifts we cannot hide. Tiny pieces of the past washed softly to the shore. There's salt in the air, like a promise still held there. Every sunset paints the sea with the colors you gave me. Even if you're far away, even if we've both changed, can still feel you somewhere in the salt that's in the air. I don't need to chase the years or wish away the tears. The ocean taught my heart that letting go can still be love. So I leave my footprints here, trusting they'll disappear. Because some stories were designed to travel with the wind. There's salt in the air and pieces waiting there. Every wave that finds the land feels a little like your hand. If I ever lose my way, I'll come back here someday, where the sea and sky declare there's still love in the air. The evening settles on the blue, the stars appear one after two. I walk away, but somewhere deep, the ocean keeps what we can't keep. Keep, 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 keep. Different cities, different skies, same old moon above our lives. Miles apart, but still we know some connections never go. Signals crossing through the night, tiny sparks of silver light. Every message that you send feels like coming home again. Maybe distance is a test for the hearts that never rest. Even stars are far apart, still they shine across the dark. We're like satellites spinning through the traveling through time and space. We're like satellites, turning lonely into light. Every orbit that we make shows the paths that dreamers take. When the stars begin to bloom, I'll be looking up for you. No matter how the heavens move, I'll stay connected to you. Morning breaks across the sky. Clouds and constellations fly. Though the universe is wide, our dreams still align.
I used to hide the broken parts, lock every window of my heart, afraid that if the world could see, it would take what's left of me. All reflections in the glass, faces from a distant past. Every goodbye, every fall, built the person through it all. I spent so long chasing yesterday, trying to make the shadows stay. Then I learned the hardest truth: healing grows where pain breaks through. My scars turn gold, they shine instead of fade. Every road that hurt my soul helped me find my way. I don't need to hide anymore, don't fear the unknown. The pieces that I thought I'd lost built a stronger home. My scars turn gold, they tell the story right. Every tear became a star, lighting up the night. I forgive the younger me for all the things I couldn't see, running after perfect dreams, thinking life was what it seemed. People come and people go, like the changing winds that blow. But every hand I had to lose left a lesson I can use. I don't blame the rain for falling or the winter for the cold. Every season has a reason, every ending helps us grow. My scars turn gold, they shine instead of fade. Every road that hurt my soul helped me find my way. Oh, I don't need to hide anymore, don't fear the unknown. The pieces that I thought I'd lost built a stronger home. My scars turn gold, they tell the story right. Every tear became a star, lighting up the night. I am not the lonely kid who was scared to let go. I am every dream that lived, every seed that chose to grow. If I can meet my past again, I'd say don't be afraid. One day you'll understand, nothing beautiful is wasted. My scars turn gold, I wear them without shame. They remind me where I've been, not who I became. Every broken piece belongs, every chapter holds a light. The heart that learns to heal itself can never lose the fight. The scars turn gold, and when the morning calls, I'll walk into another day, grateful for it all. My scars turn gold, and so do I.
Windows down, the engine hums. We don't care when morning comes. Two backpacks and a tank half full, chasing dreams that pull and pull. Oh, blue jeans and worn out shoes, nothing left for us to lose. Every mouth feels like a song, and somehow we just belong. No maps telling where to go, just the stars we used to know. If the world says we are wrong, we'll keep driving all night long. We were wild and young, dancing till the night was gone. Hearts beating like a drum, thinking we could be anyone. No fear of falling down, no kings, no empty crowns. Just you and me holding on, forever wild and young. Forever wild and young. Tiny diners, midnight meals, laughing about impossible dreams. Writing names on the glass, hoping moments always last. Photographs and blurry lights, living for the summer nights. Every memory we made still shines even when it fades. Maybe nothing stays the same. Maybe time rewrites the page. But the fire that we found still is burning deep somehow. We were wild and young, dancing till the night was gone. Hearts beating like a drum, thinking we could be anyone. No fear of falling down, no kings, no empty crowns. Just you and me holding on, forever wild and young. When the years move way too fast, we'll remember all we had. Not the money, not the fame, just the sparks inside the flame. Raise your hands into the sky, watch the shooting stars go by. Even if the road gets long, our hearts will write another song. We were wild and young, brighter than the rising sun. Every road that we've crossed shows us love is never lost. Time can take the days away, but the feelings always stay. Close your eyes and hear the sound. We're still young somehow. Windows down, the morning comes. Another chapter just begun. If I had to live once more, I'd choose this life we had before. You were standing by the shore, suitcases lying on the floor. No map to tell us where to go, just a feeling in our souls. Oh, streetlights behind our backs, no regrets inside our hands. The world was bigger than our fears, calling us to disappear. us know. Every stranger, every face leaves a little trace. We don't need a perfect plan, we don't need to understand. Sometimes faith is all it takes to jump before the bridge is made. Let the future call our names, let the fire lead the way. Better lost beneath the stars and never leaving where we are. Wild hearts never wait, they crash like ocean waves. They don't ask if it's too late, they just chase what they were made for. Even if the sky should fall, even if we lose it all, we'll still find another way. 'Cause wild hearts never wait. Raise your hands into the night, let the darkness see a light. Every scar and every dream built the person standing here. If tomorrow changes course, we will find another north. No fear can hold us down when our souls are skybound. Wild hearts never wait, they turn the impossible into fate. Every road becomes a flame, lighting up a different way. When the morning fills the air, we'll know we were brave enough to dare. No matter where the winds may take, wild hearts never wait. One last breath, leave behind the road we bless. With the sunrise on our face, wild hearts never wait. We thought forever was something you could promise, something you could hold. The shoreline stretches toward the sunset, golden colors on the sea. The waves arrive and disappear like secrets carried endlessly. You write your name beside mine, tracing letters through the sand. The tide is still far from us, the future's still within our hands. We talk about the years ahead, the places we will someday go. Believe in every dream we mention is already set in stone. Young hearts, bright skies, nothing feels impossible. Written in the sand, our promises beneath the fading light. Believing every word will last long beyond the summer nights. clouds moving, the sky darkening, the stars beginning to shine. One promise, one memory, one beautiful night in time. Hold on, just a little longer. 3, 2, 1. The beach, and somewhere inside my heart, underneath a million lights, the universe awakens tonight. Every dream, every wish we've made, still shining across the sky. I remember all the nights when we stayed awake till dawn, talking about the places we would someday journey on. Maps spread across the floor, constellations in our eyes. We believed the impossible could become our lives. Every shooting star we followed, every promise that we made, became a part of something bigger that could never fade. When the world felt far away, when the road was hard to see, we found hope among the heavens, like a light guiding me. And every step we take leads us where we're meant to be. It's written in the stars, across the midnight sky. Every dream we're chasing is waiting to come alive. It's written in the stars, beyond what we can see. 1,000 shining lights are calling you and me. No matter where we are, no matter how far, the story of our hearts is written in the stars. Written in the stars. No matter where we are, the universe is ours. Our destiny is written in the stars. Every city that we've crossed, every ocean left behind, has become another chapter in the story of our lives. The future keeps unfolding like galaxies unknown, and every dream we planted has continued to grow. Sometimes the night feels endless, sometimes the answers hide, but the stars above remind us to keep hope alive. When the clouds begin to gather, when the shadows fill the sky, there's a light beyond the darkness, and it never says goodbye. is written in the stars. It's written in the stars. Across the endless night, every dream we've carried has finally found its light. Stars, forever we belong. The universe is singing its never-ending song. No matter where we go, no matter who we are, the story of our lives is written in the stars. Written in the stars. Forever in our hearts. The night goes on, the light remains, and every dream we've ever known still shines among the stars. The night is painted blue and gold, 1,000 stories left untold. We leave our worries at the door, don't need them anymore. The speakers shake the empty sky, dreamers learning how to fly. Every heartbeat, every sound feels like home when you're around. We can't stop the hands of time, can't hold the stars in one place, but we can live this moment now, with the wind against our face. Young forever tonight, shining brighter than the city lights. Hands up high, let the world disappear. We were made Yeah, maybe we won't remember every detail, but we'll remember how it felt. The city shining like a diamond, every window catching light. The boulevard becomes a runway as we race into the night. Music pouring from the speakers, heartbeat matching every beat. Every dream feels close enough to reach from where we're standing. No one knows what's waiting for us past the edge of all these lights, but tonight we're not searching for answers, we're just living in the moment. No fear, no limits, nothing standing in our way. One night, one life, and we're not letting it fade. We're young like tonight, burning brighter than the skyline, running faster than the clock, like forever's on our side. We're young like tonight, with the stars above our heads. Every dream feels possible, every road lies ahead. Tonight, the rooftop crowd is getting louder. The city stretches far below. A million lights across the darkness, like possibilities in motion. We talk about the future, the places that we'll someday see. But for now, the only thing that matters is exactly where we are. Because you isn't a number, it's a feeling in your chest, a belief that every ending can become another step. Hands high, constellations move, one heartbeat, one memory, one night we'll never burning brighter than the skyline, running faster than the clock, like forever's on our side. We're young like tonight, with the stars above our heads. Every dream feels possible, every road lies ahead. Makes it beautiful. The speakers shaking, the skyline glowing, the whole world feels electric. Higher, higher, higher. Feel the freedom, feel the future, feel your heart ignite. 3, 2, 1. City keeps moving, stars stay above, and somewhere between the music and the moonlight, we find something rare, a moment that asks for nothing except to be lived. Young like tonight, brighter than ever.